Welcome to the Renegade Gamers channel. I'm the Renegade Gamer. We are playing Parasite Eve. This is part 2 of day 4. I died yesterday fighting the big giant bacteria. I know you're probably curious as to why I'm back here where I am. For 2 reasons. First off, I wanted to explain why I died. Well, when I was reviewing the tape, I noticed that if you look at my menu right now, down under equipment, I have no armor on. Because once I created the armor yesterday, I forgot to equip the armor. That's why I died in the battle against the 4 bacteria, and then the giant bacteria destroyed me. Now, I also forgot to mention a particular... Oh, I just fought in this room. I didn't know you can get in there and fight in this room. Okay. Well, that'll have to wait just a second. I gotta finish this fight. That being said, if you ever want to escape a battle, there's a button right here you can do that. I don't really recommend it because grinding in this game is hard enough. You don't have it's kind of hard to grind in this game. You really don't have but a certain amount of fights you can get into every now and then. That's also one of the pluses, though, because you're not always fighting all the time. It's a little bit more laid back. Shoot! I have not done that. I want to release those able to avoid the poison. All right. Leave me alone, fly man. Alright, anyway. Okay, there we go. Walked it off. Alright, so we are going to take that, and medicine. And we'll just keep the poison. No, keep the poison. Alright, now I want to show you all a quick trick that you can use. First off, let me see how much item space I have. Okay, I have 7 slots available out of 23. Alright, I found this trick out the other, actually last night after I ended the video. I was unaware of this, and originally I'd only picked up 1 trading card right here. Well, apparently, and I went online to check out if it was true or not. You can get pretty much infinite trading cards right here, but only at this section of the game. So basically, if I want to, which I am, I'm just going to exploit this because I can mod the hell out of my equipment now without fear of not having enough trading cards. Or mod permits. I think that's all I can get. Yep. But, and check that out. I have picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 trading cards. That's more than you receive in the entire game on a normal basis. So, yeah, that's really awesome. Like I said, I double-checked game facts, and apparently that was a secret I was unaware of. I just kind of ran across that on accident. I was wondering if anybody else had ever had that happen, so I checked it out. So, yeah. Oh, man. Walk it off. Come on. Hey, walk it off. Alright. So. What do I want to get rid of? We're keeping the trading cards. I need at least 1 more piece of armor. I guess I can let it go. Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. Oh, you ain't gonna let me use it. That's right, it's Parasite 2, you can do that. Anyway, I didn't know if anybody was aware of that trick. So if you're playing this for the first time and you really want to do some modifications, that's a cool trick. It definitely helped me out a little bit. I'm gonna run to the police station real quick because I'm gonna unload a lot of stuff from my armor. There's a lot more loot up the stairs that I want to get. So just bear with me a minute. I've already cleaned out my inventory once because I was really cramping for space. Let's see here. NYPD. And I believe this place still looks like a wreck. Let's see if they got the consistency right. Yep, still a wreck. And they got some serious cleanup to do because Shiva and the Dogmen really destroyed this freaking place. Anyway, so I'm gonna put these now. If you're wondering why I haven't actually modified anything, it's because I'm waiting. There's a few certain pieces of equipment that you want. Well, since I'm already on here, for instance, this has auto on it, and that'll automatically fill up your health up if you're running short. It'll use a medicine to cure you. Now you may be wondering, well, why don't you do it now? Well, if you noticed, every time I tool, I lose the item. That means that if I want to take the stats off of an item and move it onto my other item or other piece of equipment, just using a normal tool, I would lose it. So I don't really bother with modifying weaponry until I have exactly what I want, or what I'm looking for, rather. And there is a piece of armor in this coming up on the 5th day that I'll be getting, and that'll be pretty much the armor I use, and I'll be modifying a lot of stuff on it. So when we get there, you'll see me finally doing some modifications. Alright, so that should leave me, I think, 7 or 8 spots, and that should be more than enough to get what I need in the tower. Yeah, it leaves me about 8 spots. Alright, so we'll head back to the hospital, and then we'll go take our revenge upon that giant bacteria. This time with armor equipped. I can't believe I was trying to fight that thing with no armor, but like I said, idiotic move on my part. So, Alright, so here's the hospital, and in we go. So I'm sitting here in Wisconsin today. I won't be able to leave for at least not until late tonight, and I'll be starting heading down to Georgia. I'll probably be stopping in Indiana, maybe Kentucky. Kind of depends on my mood, what I want to eat. Tonight I had ravioli, but I try to get into an actual place to eat every now and then. Alright, so we are saved. So let's go fight this big bastard. I already voice acted this last night, so I am not doing that right now. We're just going to fly through dialogue. Alright. Okay, thank you. Okay. Seems this key is no longer useful. Good! I wish you'd discard all the keys. Why don't you ever discard the keys? I don't know. I wish that they would figure out whether they want to discard them or not. And yeah, I want that. Go ahead and add that onto my armor. Or rather, my gun. There is another rifle in this place. It only fires once. It's got better stats than the base stats of the rifle I have. And decide whether or not I want to use it though. Alright, so let's fight the big giant bacteria. This is not Final Fantasy VII. Man, I haven't played that game in years. Alright. I've been really debating on whether or not to, I don't know, it's been a long time since I played Parasite Eve 2, and I kind of like to go back through that game, because I used to really challenge myself in that game a lot. Because I got really good in Parasite Eve 2. Almost to the point it was ridiculous. I was doing a nightstick run pretty much, or tonfa baton run, if you want to call it that. And I got about halfway through and I quit. My favorite one though is actually the P08 run. I love that gun. I know a lot of people don't like it, but yeah. Anyway, I know there was something else in this room. I know there is. I remember there was something here. Where is it? Okay. Alright, never mind now. It's not that big of a deal. Now, one thing that is, I will admit freely, that's a little bit aggravating about this game, is that this isn't all the time. For instance, the trading cards one you just saw a minute ago. Some of the places that, or some of the treasure places, not so much the weapons, but more just the regular items, are percentage based. What I mean by that is that basically some of them are. Come on, hit the button. We're going to the 13th floor. Some of them are. Sometimes you'll find like a medicine 3 in a box, and then other times you'll find a like a cure poison, and like the medicine 3 will have like a 65% chance, while the poison will only have a 35. You know, so that's a little annoying in my opinion, because you're not always sure what the hell you're going to be picking up in a box. And we got a crispy critter here. I have to stop eating before more people die. I know I shouldn't say that way, but I just. Now that's the Chrysler building. That is the Dungeon of Hell. We cannot access it through the first time you play this game. The second time you play this game, that's where you can go through. And 77 floors, my friend. 77 floors of randomized. I think the only ones that aren't randomized floors are every 10th floor. I might be wrong on that a little bit, but 77 floors of hell, and most of the floors are randomized every time you go up. You kind of have to see what I'm talking about. I haven't decided whether or not I want to do the Chrysler building. If I do, it'll be a little later. Alright. Now, one thing I think could be cool is if they ever decide to make a real sequel to Parasite Eve, not a bullshit sequel like Third Birthday was. And I'm sorry if you like the game, that's fine, but yeah, I'm not getting into that. But if they ever decide to make a truly real sequel to the game, I I wouldn't mind seeing gameplay like this, but add in the spells that you got in the Parasite Eve 2 game. Because as I've been playing this game, I was thinking to myself, man, it'd be so great if you could just all of a sudden shoot out combustion or inferno, or do life drain on an enemy, you know, things like that. But, you know, I'm not opposed to having another game like Parasite Eve 2's gameplay either. But, I don't know. Square will probably never do it. I hate to sound so damn negative, but yeah, they probably won't. Yeah, it's too bad. Because, this was a good game, and Parasite Eve 2 was as well. Yeah. Let's see. There should be. Yeah, there's the box. I believe that's the next rifle. The button is behind here. I'm just going to check the room real quick. Looking for items. Medicine 3. Take it. Anything in the fridge? Rotten tomato. Got it. Anything over here? Anything? Nope. Okay. Well, let's move the okay, up. Move the damn thing. Yeah, move it. There you go. Alright, now push the button. I swear that button looks really cartoony. Alright, so we'll go in the next room here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that weapon real quick. Yeah, it's picked up. Alright, my base stats is 40, 108, 20. This one's base stats is 44, 123, and 19. So bullet-wise, I'd be losing about 1. But it's got better range, but it doesn't fire but 1 time. This kind of sucks, but everything else seems fine. I don't know, I'll debate on it. What are we fighting? Ratman and Meatball Crow. I don't even know what the hell you call them things. Ratman's down and out. I really do like a lot of character designs in this, I like the character designs, but I also like the enemy designs in this game. There's a lot of cool ones. Cerberus was really cool to look at. Go up real quick. I'm going to do that one more time and then we'll end the battle. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. I'm glad I went back to the police station and dropped off a bunch of junk. Alright, anything over here? No. Yeah, I'll take that. CR evade's always good. That's basically a critical evade, I think. I might be wrong with that. I know it's, I think it is critical in the evade. Let's go ahead and use it. Throw it on my brand new jacket I created. Alright, so let's go in here. meatball thrower. I really don't know what to call them things, so stay away. You always want to kill the rat man first. He's the one to do more damage. Damn. No, I don't want to kill the meatballs. I want to kill the rat man. Shit, I didn't shoot the meatball. Fuck. That's why you want to kill the rat man. Just noticed he did quite a bit of damage there. Alright, let's get rid of the meatball thrower. This should do it. No? Okay. Fuck you. And a horse you rode in on. Like I said, I think this, like this right here, this would be awesome if you could actually access some of the Parasite Eve's 2's powers. Combustion right here would work wonders. But, you know, whatever. Instead we get that stupid fucking game. Third birthday. Sorry, I really, really hate that game. I know some people really like it. I hate it. I hate every damn thing about that game. The only thing that I can say nice about it is basically it has some nice graphics and the music's good. That's pretty much it. So I tried to not talk about that game much because, well, I don't really like bad-mouthing games that much. But that is one that, pissed me off in the wins. Alright, now where we need to proceed is right there. We'll be getting that in just a minute. I'll go grab the boxes here. Here's one of them. A little bit of ammo. Always useful. I didn't actually need that. Artificial sperm development staff. Hans Clamp? Dr. Clamp? Dun dun dun. Now if you can't tell, that is actually one of those that's a liquid nitrogen tank, and those things on the floor, well, that's sperm. Alright, let's see. What is this? It's junk. Great. The HLA list, Ben and Lorraine's names are on here too. It's the same list that was on Dr. Clamp's computer. What's he trying to do? These are the patient's records. Mariko Brea is my mother's record. December 23rd, 1977. Taken in with Maya Brea after an accident. Pronounced dead after cardiac arrest. Maya Brea, the daughter. Next page is missing. It's somewhere else. We are going to discard that. Get out of my damn inventory. Alright, anyway. And Melissa Pierce. It's gotta be that Melissa. December 23rd, 1977. Emergency hospitalization. Operation successful. After 6 months of hospitalization, released. Needs medication from hospital. Melissa and Maya were brought into the hospital on the same day and operated on... No. It can't be. What is this? It's an elevator key, eh? Aya? Alright, so let's save. We do have a boss fight coming up in just a few minutes. Now, one of the things I always liked about Parasite Eve is the mature plot line it does take. Don't get me wrong, there is some little bit of immaturity in this game, but most of it, it's a pretty mature plot line. I mean, how many RPGs do you know that deal with sperm samples? I can't think of any off the top of my head. You know, I mean, they deal with spontaneous combustion. They deal with, well, broken families is actually something RPGs deals with a lot. Thank you for discarding Keith. Where does this something they did start doing late in the game? They coded that in. I wish they went back and fixed that earlier. This is a naval ship. Fighter jets, prepare to launch. Head towards Central Park. Remember, no unnecessary attacks. Target the enemy in the air and be alert. Manhattan's practically deserted. Why don't they just... No, Lynch. We haven't received orders from the president to attack yet. At this point, we need to look for the missing people from the park and warn the city. This part's pretty cool. Okay, so we got fighter jets on the way. Now, in the floor here. Oh no, an empty container from the sperm bank. Yep. And you know what that means? Well, she's trying to make the ultimate being, so guess what? She's pregnant. Or, well, she soon will be. Alright, we got a boss fight here. This is against the giant spider. Lady spider. Main thing in this fight is you do not want to get caught in the webbing, just like I just did. Haste is one way to get yourself out of a situation if you get caught in. You want to fight this boss with some range, so rifles are definitely a real good way to do this. Now, I haven't talked at all about haste. Haste is awesome. It allows you to run fast. I was about to shoot his web again. Alright, so we do not want to get caught in that. Also, the swiping hurts a little bit. This part of the battle is not that hard. You do want to avoid the fire blast, because that does hurt quite a bit. But the main thing you want to make sure is you do not get caught in this spider web. So, we're going to cast haste again. This is a two-part battle. So, make sure you keep some stuff up for the second part. Bang, bang. That's enough for it to change the second part. The camera changes angles, and you're fighting in a little bit more closer proximity. It's still the same attacks you're pretty much getting. Fire. Alright. three, now it's just one. So, but it's one giant web, or what? Rather, she's going to shoot one web, and it's going to hurt me a lot. I didn't do that, Bev. And that's enough to end the battle. Easy boss battle. If you notice, she did not melt. She does make one more appearance, and I'll point it out when we see it. In fact, well, I'll just show you when we see it. Kill 3 is awesome. 280 HP is great. Okay, so let's go meet. Let's go see what happens next. This part coming up is awesome. So, you found this place. You're going to use the sperm to give birth to the ultimate being. You're a bright one. The first rebellion took place some years ago on a far-off eastern island. There, my sister committed a fatal error. I'm higher in the evolution chain than my sister. I will never commit the same mistake. You're not my finally caught on, huh? No! You feeble organisms depend on machines to do all your work. Stop! I'm gonna turn this up for this part. A couple of fighter jets versus Eve. Let's see who wins. Yeah. Not much they can do about that. You've just witnessed the limitation of humans. Please, no more. What if I don't want to? It's a shame we couldn't understand each other. The jet is going to crash into the roof. I've got to get out of here. Now this part is timed. You have to make it off the roof before the jet crashes. Otherwise, it's game over. So head up to the top left-hand corner, I guess. And you want to jump down here. Okay. And there's Eve with all the cleavage showing. Alright, so on scaffold. Okay, if you look here, right here. Alright, you got the spider, you got Aya. Right there in the broken glass, that's the giant spider I just fought. It's the spider lady. Oh no, the break! And that's the last we ever see of her. This is not that hard of a fight. It's just you're limited to the amount of space that you have, so you kind of have to just make it work. Come on. I mean, literally, all you can do is just move back and forth when you got an enemy in a way, so, yeah. You can keep your QRMs, I don't want them. And she's slowing it down. And she stopped it just before he hit the ground. Over here, Maida. Alright, I've been getting his accent all wrong. So I'm going to try something new here. Are you? We don't have any time. Eve got away with the sperm sample. Thank you for saving me, Daniel. You can study all you want, but you gotta brush up on other things too, man. No girl's gonna want you to be with you if you're gonna be like that. What? Please, Daniel, is everything okay back at the station? There's the thing I found out. That's the thing I found out. Several things about Clint, but in the past, the doctor from the hospital was fired for giving out a patient list. A list? You mean like the one with the HLA listing? These guys have access to just about everything. I've got other info too. This is what I heard from Warner, who was Auntie Melissa. She was seen going into the museum last night, late at night on several occasions. Eve? She was going into the museum? We need to go there. We must get there before the being is born. I still can't get the damn taxi, man. Calm down. We're there, buddy. I have no clue how to do a black man's accent, so I just been speaking like that. If you noticed, he said specifically that Melissa was seen going in and out, but Aya refused to call her Melissa. That's kind of how she sees it. Melissa's gone, dead, and all that's left is Eve. Kind of sad. And, you know, we do learn quite a bit about what happened to her in the past. Yeah. And safe to drive, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I said this. Yeah, Sheba was Baker's partner. Now, I want you to think about that a minute. I don't remember how old it says Baker is, but he was a rookie. I'm betting Baker's been on the force for at least 20 years. That means that damn dog was like 20 years old, or, you know, somewhere in the vicinity of that. Hiya! Detective Warner has some new information. Thanks, Maida. Let's go find out where he's found. Oh. Hey, go back in. Stupid control. Alright, so let's find out what they found out here. So, some time ago, a doctor at the hospital was fired for selling off patient records. And Melissa was seen going in the museum late at night several times. Eve? See what I mean? Refuses to call her Melissa. Clamp! That bastard! I knew he was part of this. We'll split up here and search the entire city. Eve and Clamp must be meeting soon. We must hurry. It'll be too late once the ultimate being is born. I'll go snoop around and see if I can find any more info. Brought you a walkie-talkie so we can keep in touch. I'm counting on you too, Mr. Scientist. Whoa! We'll all split up and look for Eve. You find any trace of her, you call for backup. Weren't you going to stay here, Daniel? And push papers all day? You kidding me? Yeah, it sounds just like Daniel. What will we do? Let us know if anything comes up. Yes, okay, I got it. And that's the end of day 4. Going into day 5. And that's also the end of this episode. So I hope you found this entertaining. I thank you for visiting my channel. You can like or subscribe if you want. You can leave a comment if you want. I don't mind whatever you say. We'll be starting day 5 very shortly. And yeah, so I hope y'all take it easy, and y'all have a good day.